Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017.
Leading off tonight for Texas, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Popped high in the air. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Dahl will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch. He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Grichuk will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Grichuk. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Rougned Odor. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here. And there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Catcher Jonathan Lucroy.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Nobody out, runner on first. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gutierrez racing back. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Stepping in, Hamilton. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Rolled slowly to first. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Into the box now, Randall Grichuk. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Randall Grichuk goes down to be. At the plate, Matt Carpenter. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
Designated hitter, Mark.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Grounder down the line at third. Bases are empty. One man out. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And that misses inside 1-0.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. At the plate, Trevor Story. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo has room in foul territory. And that's the third out. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On the ground up the middle. Story picks it up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And Gutierrez will make the catch to retire. Digging in now, Colton Wong. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Stepping into the box, Franklin Gutierrez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here comes the first pitch. Now Gutierrez gets into one here as he lets a high drive to deep left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Dexter Fowler now. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. He pulls this one into right, and he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready now, Adrian Gonzalez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Matt Carpenter stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Anthony Rizzo.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Dahl going back on it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Ready for another chance. Rougned Odor. He singled his last time up.
Odor.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, for Rizzo, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And there's ball two now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gutierrez waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in, Hamilton. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now a fastball. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Takes a curveball right on the corner. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a good pitch there as he reaches out to hit this one on the ground to first. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Colton Wong will stand. From the belt, kicks and deals. A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is DeShields. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a tack on the run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Franklin Gutierrez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. DeShields is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Dexter Fowler is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for Texas,
Into the windup
fielder,
and the pitch.
Randall Grichuk.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Schwarber has a play, 1 down.
Now batting,
Riding in once again, Joey Gallo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
now batting.
Digging in,
Hitter,
Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Andrews.
And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And that's going to land foul.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Here's another 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is digging in and looking for more. David Dahl, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Right fielder.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. DeShields is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Adrian Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This one's flared out toward left. Gallo is there to make the play, and Adrian's retired on just 1 pitch.
Number 13.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Carpenter, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Grichuk is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working. First offering on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Anthony Rizzo. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. Here's Rougned Odor now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is pulled into right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Striding in once again, Jonathan Lucroy. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he is digging in and looking for more. Mark Trumbo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. Gallo gloves it. No problem here. 1 away. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Ready for another chance? Trevor Story. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. And Odor will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Lucroy. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Ready once again, Hamilton. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Story scoops it up, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Ready for another shot now. Randall Grichuk. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Grichuk.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A line shot to third base. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Lucroy is on his way home. In to score the runner from second. And the second run is across as well, and they've cut this to 1 at 4-3. At the plate, Nomar Mazara. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Here's Elvis Andrus now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Jonathan Broxton will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz.
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hamilton over to his left. One down. Coming to the plate now, Franklin Gutierrez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. Digging in now, Dexter Fowler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Darvish a check on first. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Fielder, number 32.
Digging in, David Dahl. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping up to the plate, Delino DeShields. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with. Carlos Gomez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate. He just fouled it off.
And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's 1 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Kevin Seagrass.
First pitch on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now a changeup is bounced to second, taken in by Wong. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Here's Adrian now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a ball hit in the air. Grichuk moving forward. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. Stepping up now, and now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Swing and a line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Gonzalez rounds the corner and is headed home. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a two-run game now. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Robinson Chirinos will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out.
0-1's the count.
He'll enter play here at an even. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Gomez. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
Shortstop. Cover.
Skied into straightaway right. Hamilton on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he is in there. Colton Wong will stand in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Backhanded. Throw to second for the force out. And in is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Skied into very shallow right. Dahl is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Hamilton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Mike Napoli will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one guy.
For the Cardinals, number 44.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To third. Carpenter with the slide. The throw. He is out. Here's Randall Rich. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck Shin-Soo Choo. Will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out from the bases. Brett Cecil gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And guys, the Cardinals tonight could not have done it were it not for the contributions of this man, Franklin Gutierrez. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Miami Marlins and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Here's D. Gordon now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 9.
And our first pitch is taken for ball one as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Marcell Ozuna checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit back up the middle. Carpenter has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding into the box, Christian Yelich. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Dahl's in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Dexter Fowler.
Swing and a liner. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Here's a look over to first. First offering on its way. Franklin Gutierrez is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money
in there, and it's even now, 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground.
And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Mark Trumbo. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So digging in now, Trevor Story. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that's inside and hits him, but it won't matter. It's out number 2 regardless.
Designated hitter, number 7.
Valentian is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bohr has got it, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And he misses again, 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Stepping into the box, Justin Bohr. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Quentin. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Settling in now, Derek Dietrich, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A step on second for the... Into the box, Johnny Peralta. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Third baseman, Johnny Peralta.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Peralta waiting, the 2-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. 1 out. Now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Here comes the first pitch.
Matt Carpenter.
High in the air out to center field. After it is Yelich. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Second baseman.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Dahl. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Up next
Ready for another chance. Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hopped up. And Peralta will make the catch to retire the side. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Dahl. He singled his last time up. And he lays off there 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slow bouncer to the right side. That winds up foul. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
In there, a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Franklin Gutierrez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting.
Into the box now. Mark Trumbo. First time up, he went down looking. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A runner on first with 2 away. To third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Christian Yelich.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fowler on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Look out, 2-0 now.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
2-1 now. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Gutierrez. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Justin Bour comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Coming to the plate now, Quentin. He reached on a single in his first try.
7.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the belt, the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carpenter onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Trevor Story.
Striding in, Valentian. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Now a double play ball perhaps for Gordon. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Digging in, Johnny Peralta. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bohr is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. Standing in, Derek Dietrich. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Derek Dietrich.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Dahl. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Realmuto.
Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
His pitch count is in a really good place to this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. A base hit in his first trip. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Good power curveball there, and he's in control 0-2. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. Back in standing. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Number 9, shortstop.
He's set. Here it comes.
Gordon.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The 0-1 on its way. And there's ball 1.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already. But, man, he's around the plate. He's consistent. But like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder
Marcell Ozuna is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. In is Christian Yelich. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Christian Yelich.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready now. Robinson Chirino.
Catcher Robinson Chirino.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. In now, Matt Carpenter comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Carpenter.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. This is hit softly to third. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Giancarlo Stanton.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The first baseman.
Striding in once again, Justin Bour. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike.
Nope.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Quentin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down and the inning continues. Ready once again, Derek Dietrich. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Derek Dietrich.
Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is Dahl. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
David Dahl.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now, that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw.
And the throw is in time to get him to. Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Realmuto.
And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning. Digging in once again, Ryan Schimpf. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. As a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gutierrez going back. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And they will not get him at the plate as he's under the tag of Chirinos.
Up next for the Marlins.
Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Jonathan Broxton comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Dahl has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner and tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's flared out toward left. Dahl comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Trumbo will tuck this one away to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Ozuna. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away now.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Valentian. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Johnny Peralta now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Johnny Peralta.
And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Stepping up now, Robinson Chirinos. He struck out twice thus far. Felipe Rivero is given the ball here to try to work.
For the Marlins. Number 73, Felipe Rivera.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Robinson Chirinos takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. Matt Carpenter is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Fouled back. 1-1. Here it comes. And that misses. 2-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Ozuna is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential. Stepping into the box, Justin Bour. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Zach Duke has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Now one hit near the first baseline, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting
At the plate, Quentin.
7.
He's 2 for 3 thus far. Line toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Into the box now.
Now batting
Derek Dietrich.
third baseman.
He flew out in his last.
Derek.
Yep. Perez
Your
will
attention,
come on
please.
now and pinch run.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins.
Adani Echeverria
Number
will
3.
be summoned off the bench here
Adani
as he'll pinch hit with a
Echeverria.
runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And a ball 1-0. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Oh, and he throws it away. And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Fowler has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a
Up
big
next for the
second
Marlins.
out.
Catcher.
Ready now, JT Realmuto.
Realmuto.
He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk,
next,
so make
your
it runners at
attention,
the
please.
corners now with
Bench
2
hitting
away.
for the Marlins.
Number 23.
Number
We'll see what he
23.
can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in. Now in the box,
Leading
Dexter
off for
Fowler.
St. Louis.
He'll see what he can do. Leading
Fielder.
Brad Ziegler.
Dexter
Now action in the bullpen as their
Fowler.
closer starts to get loose out there. Low for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Echeverria into shallow left. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder.
And
number
that'll bring up the
32.
speedy outfielder David Dahl.
Dahl.
2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Counts 1-0.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Up high. 2-1 now. Now a flare out to left center. Coming on is Ozuna. He can't get there as it falls in. So stepping in,
Now batting.
Franklin Gutierrez.
Right fielder.
He got called out on strikes his
Franklin
last time through.
Gutierrez.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. First offering on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. From the stretch. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
D-Rod.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 1-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Now
At
batting.
the plate, Mark Trumbo.
baseman.
No hits in 3
Mark
tries so far. He struck out
Trumbo.
once. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Dahl rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
Now batting.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit to third. Fielded by Echeverria. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Here's D. Gordon now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The 0-2 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Trevor Rosenthal enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Now batting, right
Ready
fielder.
with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Stanton.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Fowler. And that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Valentian. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Designated hitter, number 7.
Kyle Schwarber will be some of the pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to... A.J. Ramos is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 9 homers and 17 RBIs. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Back-to-back changeups and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Echeverria in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
trying to pick things up where he left off, Johnny Peralta. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Adrian Gonzalez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Here it comes, 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, it wasn't exactly a dominant outing, but he did pitch well, got him into the 7th inning, and kept his guys in the lead, and he'll take home the win because of it.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.